check its description. So this is the table. We have to write nested if program for this table. Declaration section. Student number or serial number. Next variable is student name. That is varchar. Since it's varchar type, it must be in quotes. Next variables are m1, m2, m3, number type. This is 3-digit number. Similarly, m3, m2. Next is total, number type. Okay, this must be total. This should not be assigned any value. Next is average. Average is floating point number. Total length is 5 and it must be up to 2 decimal points. So AVG, I'm doing it AVG1 because AVG is the function in PLSQL. Next variable is class, varchar type. Okay, now begin. PLSQL is not case sensitive, so you can write it in uppercase or lowercase. Total is equal to m1 plus m2 plus m3 average is total divided by 3 if m1 is less than 35 and m2 is less than 35 and m3. Okay, make it greater sign. If m1 is greater than 35 and m2 is greater than 35 and m3 is greater than 35, then this is nested if average is greater than 60, then class is equal to first. This is end of this if statement. Next, if average is greater than 50 and average is less than 60, then class is second. And if next if average is greater than 40 and average is less than 50, then class is third. And if so, these all are nested if, they all are inside this if statement. Now if any of the marks is less than 35, say m1 is less than 35 or m2 is less than 35 or m3 is less than 35, that comes under else statement. Class is fail. Now end of main if statement, outer if statement. Now let's run the query. Insert into student values, that is student number, student name, m1, m2, m3, total, average, and class. And end of file symbol. Now let's save this file. nestedif.sql. Now execute this file. nestedif.sql. Serial number 1, student name say ABC, marks say 30, 50, 70. So procedure is successfully completed. Now let's check the output whether the row is inserted or not. So row is successfully inserted, and since m1 is less than 35, so then class is fail. Next topic in this unit is null if. Let's write a program for this also. Declaration section. This is number type. We will calculate remainder. And if it is null, if it is 0, then return null. So this is the comment. This is null if function. Now we need to compute modulus division. variable is v underscore num. Let's say we need to divide it by 2. This is the message to be displayed. And this value must be printed. End of file symbol. What this nullif function means over here is we will divide this number vnum by 2. If its remainder is 0, this function will return true. And if it is true, if this statement is true, then this function shall return null. If this condition is true, then this function shall return null. This is the meaning of nullif. Now let's save this program. Now let's execute this program. Give path to the file. Users. .sql. Let's enter value 9. Again, let's run this program. Value 10. So it is not printing remainder value. For this, you need to set server output on say 9. It is printing remainder as 1. 10 more 2 is 0. So remainder is null. So this is nullif function. Next topic in this unit is case. So let's run the case statement. Select case. Here you can write conditions. When say 2 is less than 3, then hello. When 5 is greater than 3, then by when 5 is less than 8, then hello world. End of this case statement. Now this is select statement. We need to give table name. Dual is our dummy table. So this is case statement. It will execute first true case. 2 is less than 3, so it will print hello. After that 5 is greater than 3. This is also true, but only one matching case, one true case will be executed. Whichever case is true and is written first, only that will be executed. This will not be executed. This is false, hence it will also not be executed. So this is the syntax. You can use case in your programs as well. Next topic in this unit is callis. Callis function will return first not null value. Let's write a program for this function. Declaration section. Number variable. Let's copy this statement. 2 and 3. Result variable. Begin. Callis. Second variable. Now print. Result is v underscore result. End of file. So this is our program. Let's save this program. callis.sql. Now let's run this code. First value, say if I give it null. Next number, say 5. next number say 10, so it is printing result as 5. So it will return first not null value. Let's run this program again. Say null, if it is also null, say 15, number 3 is 15, now result is 15. So call this function is returning